Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's weird afternoon, folks. But hey, I think we should stop lying to each other. I think we should stop lying. I think y'all stop lying. That's what I think. I think y'all stop lying about Jamal Khashoggi. They know. They know. It's not a lie to tell you, that's all. Not a lie to tell me. Not gonna tell us. Not gonna tell us. Hashtag not gonna tell you. You don't get to know. It's not your business. Not your business. I have no interest in telling you the truth. All right, I'm gonna try something here. A little limited video. I'm just watching all the Jamal Khashoggi stuff. And it's not making any sense to me. I don't believe none of it. I don't believe, but I want to show you something though. Got to vindicate a sister of mine. She goes by the name of Debbie. Got to vindicate her. Like I saw something that kind of touched my heart a little bit. Y'all chased her off of here. But, you know what? Yeah, we gonna get into it. Give me a minute. Almost up here. Around lie, act like they don't know. They don't know what happened to Jamal. You don't know what happened to Jamal. Now the problem is his name is Jamal. That's the problem. They know it. Think about it for a minute. Just think. Flash this through your mind. Think about the Matrix. Think about how they always lying to us. Think about what they actually know versus what they release in public. Do you really think that they don't know? They know. You're not allowed to know. That's what it comes down to. All right, this is what I'm thinking. Only cut the music. I give a minute. How y'all doing? How y'all? Hopefully everybody's doing good this afternoon. Got a little bit of truth. Every now and then when I'm thinking of something, I think I'm just gonna press the button and tell y'all what I'm thinking. Brother Chris, you say you want to know the motive? It's not for us to know. It's not your business, Chris. It's not my business either. We're some peasants, man. We're some serfs. We're not allowed to know. All we're allowed to know is midterms, and at midterms, people like to lie to you. That's all we get to know. We know at midterms, everybody gets a heart. Yeah, midterms, Washington rent a heart. Anytime elections come up, they rent a heart. Act like, oh, everybody crying in Washington. Oh, we're so sad. Poor peasant died. Meanwhile, damn okra killing people, making people stare all over the planet. That's right, I posted that. Be mad if you want. It's true. Okra is causing infertility in men. It's a fact. All right, let's get going. Anyway, hopefully everybody's doing good this evening. Hopefully everybody is doing good. The reality is they're lying to us, man. Because they always lie to us because we're liable. Not reliable, we're just liable. It's easy for them to lie to us. Why? Because we believe it. We actually believe this nonsense. We actually believe that they don't know. Think about this for a minute. Do they know when you're hungry? Do they know when you're thinking about buying a car? You ever talk to your friend? Like, you know what? I'm thinking about buying a car. All of a sudden, you start seeing car ads everywhere. Ever talk about fixing a tree at your mama's house? This one happened to me. All of a sudden, you start seeing ads for all kind of garden tools and what is that called when they climb up in the trees? Horticulture? That's not horticulture. Is that horticulture? What is it called when they climb up in them damn trees with the chainsaws? Start seeing ads everywhere. You mean to tell me? Go to your smartphone. You got a smartphone in front of you? They know what happened to Jamal. They do. Not only that, it's not just them. I guarantee you, Gmail, Yahoo, audio books, all the features that you put on your phone where you got to check the button, you can turn on my mic anytime you want. Come on, man. You think they don't know? They know. Arborist, thank you. Who said that? Sister Kate, thank you. I was seeing ads for arborists. She followed my mama house. I was talking to my mama and they turned my mic on because my mic is always on. Like your mic is always on. Like do you think the deep state is watching me right now on Facebook or YouTube, Periscope? Hell no. They're watching right now from your microphone and your video camera, which they turn on anytime they want. Anytime something interesting comes on, they turn it on, they listen in. It's not them. It's probably AI, software. Your mic is always on. They're always listening for keywords. They're listening for yelling and screaming. Of course the Turkish government knows. Of course America knows. But why do they play these games with us? Because we're liable. We believe that they don't know, and so we go along with it. It's crazy. Trust me, the deep state, CIA, FBI, Homeland Security, the dude lives in the United States of America. He is a Washington Post journalist. He was high in the Saudi government as a consultant. He was critical of the Saudi government. Do you actually believe, let me just tap into your intellect for a minute. Do you actually believe they weren't watching everywhere that man went, everything he did, and they're watching the size of your mama drawers? Huh? They trying to sell your mama drawers from Sears because she talking about she needs some underwear, got holes in her underwear. You mean to tell me that you think they don't know? Of course they know. They know all of this stuff. Some play you something. Gotta play you something. Watch this. Cause I'm a vindicator. I'm a vindicated sister of mine. I done chased her off of here. Where is it at? Right here. Watch this. Y'all remember Debbie, sane, progressive, y'all chased her off of here? Remember how every time something happened, she'd go on, she'd look at it. She would do open source intelligence, get on here and try to figure out what happened if we're being told the real story. Y'all chased her off. Look at this.
All right. Well, Turkey, as you were talking about, has been releasing what it says is evidence of a Saudi plot. And on social media, citizen journalists have been working to confirm or disprove that information. And with more on that side of the story, I'm joined by Alex Morgan and our team in Lyon, The Cube, our social media news desk. Alex.
Hey, Tessa. Yeah, just listening to your discussion there, all this information people are sifting through, and it's feeding into what is called open source intelligence. Now, that's a graphic to represent something that's not a new idea by any means. This is perhaps the best I could come up with here. The idea is that information that's publicly available is brought together and analysed, open source intelligence. Now, that's different from classified intelligence. Traditionally, this was the preserve of intelligence officers and governments who would look through information like transport timetables, news reports, photographs, and other information in the public domain for insight into a story, a mystery, a case, a crime, that kind of thing.
Does that sound familiar? Do you know anybody who used to do that? Hashtag sane progressive Debbie, you signaling that y'all chased off of here because you didn't like her questioning your deep state that always lies about everything. Whether you agreed with her or not, she started this. This is her thing right there. Hashtag, that is her hashtag. That's what she was the first one I ever knew who ever did any of that, where she would get online, look at it and start questioning it. But everybody got upset. Oh, people getting hurt. You're not allowed to say things when people get hurt. They're lying. The deep state is always lying. So watch what they did. And this is in Europe, and now they're praising it. Watch him break it down.
Well, of course, in 2018, in today's modern era, the era of the internet, no longer is this the preserve only of intelligence officers, but all of us, individual people, able to use the internet, smartphones, social media to find, sift, analyze, share, and discuss information separate from the narratives and indeed the information given out by governments. It's citizen journalists, ordinary people, putting themselves at the heart of this investigation. Now, yes. I think perhaps the best example of the crossover between professional journalists and citizen journalists is the work of Bellingcat. You remember they've done a lot in uncovering, as they say, the identities of the Skripal attempted assassins there. But also they rose to prominence after the downing of MH17 by what they claim is a Buk missile launcher. They did a detailed investigation. Well, they are focusing on this now. Now, saying Turkish officials have pledged that they'll be giving more evidence. So the open call from Bellingcat's chief researcher here saying, well, what can the hashtag here, OSINT, the open source intelligence community, what can you come up with? And then people didn't disappoint, sharing a lot of information with them. I just want to perhaps show you some of the work they're doing. For example, this. So this is an image that was being shared on WhatsApp. It's later been released by media in Turkey, and they used Google Maps, that is open source, public information, to identify this as the street outside the consulate, identifying key features here and comparing them with the images released there. So this is the kind of example of information that is in the public domain that ordinary people can pick up on and share, that helps to give us an idea of what is really going on. Indeed, there's further discussion on these long threads on both Twitter and other social networks about exactly what could have happened to Khashoggi. But this is an example of how ordinary people are taking it into their own hands, dissecting, discussing, analysing, and that is separate from the official lines we're getting, or in some cases not getting, from national governments, Tessa.
I'm going to let him finish. But you see why I'm pissed, don't you? You see why I'm pissed? You ever watch Sane Progressive? Do you see why I'm pissed? See how positive he is? They would always shut off Debbie's videos. They delete them. She couldn't talk. They chased her off of here. And he's just all positive and happy. Oh, it's just a great thing. People get together. They can put out theories and public available information. And you should do this. And this is a great thing. Put together the hashtag. Everybody's doing it. Meanwhile, that's what she was doing the whole time. So I'm pissed off. This is what I'm saying. They're lying.
All right, thank you for that, Alex, and the Cube team. Valentina, you were talking about,
So it's interesting to me, because I was looking at it. I watched this for a minute, and it was interesting. I'm going to stop right there and see. Let me see. I'm playing around today. Oh, look, y'all see, there's YouTube. Y'all see YouTube, do you? I'm playing with my technology. I can't see him that well. Here goes YouTube over there. They're up in the upper right-hand corner. So they're going to join us for talks from now on, but can't really see it. I got to make the font a little bigger. So, but this is what I'm thinking while I'm playing with that. They know what happened to him. They know what happened to him because they always know. They always know. I'm not sure, Sita over there on YouTube by yourself, I'm not sure if it's pre-crime, but they know because the microphone is always on. And you've got the people in the consulate who said they heard yelling and screaming. They heard yelling and screaming, him and the other 15, the hit squad that went in there, and then everything went quiet. Do you think that Gmail doesn't know that? Do you think that Yahoo doesn't know that? Do you think that the deep state, the CIA, the people who always got our microphones, you think that they don't already know exactly what happened and where he is, if he is alive? They know. You're not allowed to know. I'm not allowed to know because they're always lying to us. They don't ever tell us the truth because the truth is not for us. We're dummies. We're the peasants in the world. We're the peasants in the community. You know, as a king, you don't have to tell the truth about nothing. That's what pisses me off is when people die and they play these games, or they get kidnapped and they play these games because it's a midterm election. They pretend like they care because they want to get you all wrapped up. Oh, they care. All the senators coming out. We got to find out what happened to them. We gotta get together and we're gonna do some sanctions and all of this stuff. And all I see is kabuki theater. All I see every single time is just kabuki theater. They're just playing games with us because we play with them. We play with them. They're allowed to have secrets, so they lie all the damn time about it. And I'm sick of it personally. I'm sick of it. That's why I'm saying one of my solutions, I always go over solutions. Open source everything. Government is not allowed to have any secrets because they lie all the time about everything. And they use these things to play games. And so you get people all in the, oh, well, you know what? My politician's not that bad because my politician actually cares. My politician is talking about Jamal Khashoggi. No, they don't care. They're just using them. These people murder people in Yemen every daggone day. You think they actually care? You think they care? They don't care. They know you care. So now everybody's captivated. And I'm sitting here, how does this make any sense? How does none of it to me makes any sense. And where the hell is, what is his name? Who owns the company? What's his name? Jeffrey? Jeffrey, not Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the other crazy guy? What's the guy? Jeff Bezos. The other psychopath. Not that psychopath, the other psychopath. Where's his statement? What did he say about this? Did he say anything? He didn't say anything. It's the last time you seen someone's employee die. It became worldwide news, and the CEOs never stepped out and said anything. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. I'm not saying it's a false flag. I'm not saying that at all. I have no interest in, because I don't know anything. All I know is they know. Because they always know. But they play it up. They play it up because we eat it up. We eat it up like it's delicious, and it's not delicious. It's okra. It's not delicious. It's a lie. Make you infertile. Makes you politically infertile. That's what it is. You believe it. And the political infertility sets in. So no, I think they know what happened. They're just not telling us. And I think what point in time are we going to get sick of this? At what point in time are we going to say we know how the matrix works? We know that you pull all the data off of our phones. We know that you have AI parsing the data. We know that you have basic old stupid software from 20 years ago parsing keywords, looking for words of what people are saying. We know you do it to sell ads to arborists. Of course you do it to sell cars. And of course you do it and you know what's happening. Sick, y'all. Sick. That's what I'm saying. It's sick. Happens all the time when you see the mafia model. Yes, Elaine, because they always lie to us. They lie to us because we eat it up. And to be honest with you, I ate it up. I was eating it, y'all. Wasn't like no okra. I was eating. I'm like, watch, what happened to Kashoggi? What happened? They don't know. Did they find out something? Anything new coming on? What's going on? Like, I want to know what's going on. And it didn't stop, and it occurred to me. Because I was watching that hashtag open source intelligence. I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute. Didn't Vault 7 tell us about this? Didn't Edward Snowden come out and tell us this? Didn't we all go on our phones and check our phones and look and realize, oh yeah, they got mic access. Why do they have microphone access? If they have microphone access for advertising to sell double-click ads, you think they don't listen all the time? Of course they listen all the time. So they know what happened. It's kabuki theater. The shame is somebody perhaps died and they're playing a game. They're playing politics because they want votes. And that's what gets me, is it pushes people back to their extreme sides. We're trying to pull people back to sanity land. You know, but this is pushing them out. So even Trump comes out like he cares. Like he's a billionaire and he cares. We gotta get to the bottom of this Saudi stuff. Chuck Schumer. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know this guy. Like I said, I don't follow your politics. I don't believe in your politics. You know what? Listen, Loch Ness Monster might be real. Some aliens might be real. Bigfoot might be. I'll watch it. Y'all start posting politic videos. I don't watch it. I don't know who Chuck Schumer is. So I had to do a quick search for Chuck Schumer. What did he say? He said that reformers don't kill their opposition. So I did a quick search. Chuck Schumer, who is he? A Democrat or Republican? I'm a hashtag of Michael Hastings or Seth Rich or somebody. Which one is he? And as soon as I typed in Chuck Schumer, you know what came up on Google? It said, well, it wasn't Google. It was Ecosia. The first thing that came said Chuck Schumer scams or Chuck Schumer scandals. I don't know who the guy is. I'm like, but we believe it. We believe it. So now they all went down to rentaheart.com, Washington, they all rented a heart, and now everybody's believing the people that have been lying to us the whole daggone time, the ones who always kill their opposition, make sure they disappear, get them fired, put some kiddie porn on their laptop or something, get them thrown out, and we believe it. Stop believing it. That's what I'm saying. Stop believing it. So no, like I said, I'm not saying I don't think nothing happened. It's just obvious that the world's governments are using it. It's obvious that it's the midterm election and it's emotional. So everybody's eating it up. And I think our posture, our position needs to be, we just step back and say, you know what, y'all know, stop. We're going to get on the microphone. We're going to tell you, we're going to investigate and try to find. No, you don't need to investigate. You pick up the phone like, hello, CIA. Yeah, can you pull down the record for Jamal Khashoggi and let me know what was he doing just before they started yelling and screaming? Oh yeah, we got that right here on file. They play with us. And don't think they The powers that be won't kill Americans. Tons of examples in our history. Thank you, Brother Don. This is why I love this community. Just real flat out, simple logic. Please, these people kill people for breakfast. Come on. They kill more people than you have. They kill more people before 10 o'clock before you kill all day. Just go look in Africa and go look at the Middle East. They don't care. It's just money. They don't hate you. They don't dislike you. They might actually even like you, to be honest with you. You know what? The Democratic Party loves you. The Republicans, they love you too. The left and right, they love you. You're not in their plans for the future of ruling the earth, right? So they can't, their business plan, their business model doesn't allow for you to stay alive if you get in the way. You get in the way, of course they're gonna kill the opposition. So I don't believe nothing like that. Oh, this is cool, I kinda like this. I got YouTube on YouTube. I can actually read your comments, this is cool. There's a double story and the double standard. World of theirs, exactly. It's not our world, Cedar, it's their world. Complete double standard. Always lying because it's time for elections. And that's when the lies get really delicious. They roll them lies up. And that's what I think I'm saying. So I had to pull myself out. I would do a quick video real quick, get on here and say, oh, whoa, Trump, what you doing? I was into it. I was watching the video. I was like, oh my gosh, what happened next? And who did what? And where'd it go? And what they know? And who said, somebody said something? I was in there watching, had the video breakdown. They got the 3D when the truck pulled up and the key went in, the cameras on, and they turned the cameras off when he came out. I don't believe none of that. Don't believe none of that. It's just business. That's what it is. As the mafia says, Brother Don, it's not personal. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's like, oh, my political party doesn't hate me. No, they don't hate you, baby. It's not personal. It's just money and power and control. We let them have secrets and we believe their lies, and so they lie to us. So that's what we got going on. We ain't going nowhere. We got suits and cases. Oh yeah, right. Brother Andrew. Right, yeah. They showed up to 15 from the hit squad from Saudi. They showed up. They didn't have no luggage. They had no cases. They had nothing. They showed up that day. They went there and they left 4 hours later. And then they had pictures with them with bags. What was in them bags? Well, yeah, we don't know. We don't, like I said, we don't know. They might have threw them in the back of that van and took them to the what are the house there? Turkeys inspecting that guy's house. Although there were released reports that they were checking the sewers too. They were checking the water that was coming out and they found some suspicious stuff. But we don't know. But the thing is, we act like this is like they don't know. And I just think we shouldn't act like we don't know that they don't know, because we know they know. Well, if you're an American ally, they got everything. Your phone is always broadcasting. They have all that data. If you're an ambassador, if you're in some sort of a embassy or consulate, you think that they're not watching you? Oh, hell yeah, they're watching you. This is America, man. Come on. This is the police state of the whole planet Earth. They were hired by the big banks to keep us all in check. So I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. Not buying it. The C to Chucky. Chuck Schumer, he's a Democrat. I didn't know that. I didn't know. That's why I had the hashtag on hashtag Seth Rich. Yeah, they kill the opposition all the time. Q was going to save us all. Yeah, Jen, I know. What did Q say? Anybody know what Q say? Q-Bert? What Q-Bert? Q-Bert probably has something to say. What happened? Q-Bert probably, oh, it's because they're taking on the D-State and things are being toppled and the whole worldwide things being changed. Like I said, listen, if you believe that, I hope you're right. I do. Unfortunately, I'm a little old. I've been here for a minute or two. I believe it's the same kabuki theater. They do these things because they're for us. That's all. They make it seem like, oh, we're going to have issues with the Saudis. Them people buy $100 billion in weapons. Are you kidding me? We don't have roads in America. We got potholes everywhere and bridges collapsing. You mean to tell me they're going to turn their back on Saudi for one guy? Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure he was pretty tightly connected. He had a lot of friends in the Washington Post. The Washington Post got a lot of friends and friends and friends and friends. But they use this stuff. They're not going to break a deal with an ally that's got hundreds of billions of dollars in access, even hundreds of billions or more in oil. Are you kidding me? They just play it up. They play it up because for you think it's real. You're like, oh, well, they're not that bad. I thought that the Saudi government bought America. You know, maybe they didn't. Maybe they are human. Maybe there's not just business. Maybe it's not just a system of gaining power and money. Maybe some of it actually makes sense. Maybe I should give them my vote. Don't believe it. It's the snuff opera. I agree with you, Sita. Snuff is I was thinking, you sent me down Snuffleupagus Street. I was thinking about Sesame Street for a minute. But it's a snuff opera. That's how it works. You either play ball or you die. Martin Luther King found that out. JFK found that out. A lot of people after 9/11 and on 9/11 found that out. If you are just in the way of one of these business plans, your life isn't worth that much. No lives matter. That's just where we are. And we accept it. We clap. We get all rolled up in it like I was. We get all rolled up in it. And now I'm done. I'm not looking up Jamal. I found myself on WikiLeaks. I saw somebody, I think it was Sister Lorna posted something. I was over on WikiLeaks getting all these warnings. Are you sure you want to do a search on this site? It's not safe. I'm like, yeah, it's safe. Shut up. Taffy warnings or whatever that was. Doing searches for Jamal Khashoggi, looking it up. And I just stopped and I thought about it. I already know. Why am I wasting my time? I got things I need to be doing. I got plants to plant. I got grafting to do. I got important things to do to just fall into this nonsense of who's gonna help and find out what happened to Jamal. Stop. I'm done with it. I'm gonna see what y'all are saying. That's just my belief. My belief is they know. They know. So I'm not interested anymore. I'll wait till they actually go ahead and just release the final information and let us know that, yeah, okay, we know, and this is what happened. But when people die, I don't like to play these games. When people die, disappear, because there's a war on journalism right now. There's a war on people telling the truth. And they can make anybody disappear. They can make anybody disappear at any time. You say the wrong things. Information wars I've been fighting since 2001. Yes, Brother Dave, it's all about information. All about information. You got the right information. I mean, you could play it out in your head a lot of different ways. It could go a lot of different ways because he has internal workings. He knows what happens in the Saudi government. He worked high up. You don't know who took him out. It might have been Saudi, could have been Turkey, could have been America. Who knows who it could have been? But they know what happened. They know what was planned. They had all the 15 phones of all the other 15 guys. They know where they were. They knew they were bodyguards. They know where they were going. They know when they got there. They know where they were standing when they were doing what they were doing because all that data is uploaded. They know all of it. And when they got 5G, they'll know a hell of a lot more. It's the world we live in. It's ugly, but you gotta just be an adult and just accept it. It is what it is. We either keep going, let it go the way it is, or we pull it back. I think we pull it back. Brother Dave on Minds.com. Yeah, I'm on Minds, but I can't actually post my link on Minds because Facebook and Minds at war right now. You can't post your Minds link on Facebook or they flag it. I don't know. Maybe some virus, some things that happen over there. We're on the same page, Dave. Okay, I appreciate that. And that's why I do this because you know what this is. This is it's open source, like the guy was talking about. This is open source intellect. That's what's important. It's open source intellect. I have a thought, I can bounce it out there. You have a thought, you can bounce it back. You post a link, you send me something, we get out here, we talk about it, and we can figure out what actually makes some sense. Not just in my intellect, not just in my own little silly little brain. I'm bigoted. I was born black and American Christian. There's only this much of the world I know. When you can open it up and you can open source it, this stuff that we do, the stuff that Sane Progressive was doing the whole time, before they threw her out, they chased her out of here. It's effective. But I suspect to a degree they know how to control it now. So now it's being praised. But that was the European news. That was Euro news. Maybe they didn't get the email. Maybe they didn't understand that you're not supposed to do that. Thought is not allowed. Critical thought and questioning the official narrative is not allowed. Although I don't question the narrative right now. Not in this. I just question that they know. And they're just not saying. Because I think for the same reason they say they hold the JFK files and they're still holding the Tesla files. But why are they holding the JFK files? Because they don't want you to know how much data that they actually have. But they also didn't want you to know probably that George Bush was involved in it too. Is Debbie still on Facebook? Mary, she is not on Facebook. Well, she still has her account, but they wanted, what did they want from her? They wanted her driver's license. And she said, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not sending you my license to have a page. And so she was done. That was just too far for her. And actually, she made the right decision. I tell you why. I got a link from someone the other day. And what happened was, what was this about? The lady said they had to confirm who she was. And it probably was legitimate. It was probably from Facebook. But she sent her license over, a picture of it. And I think it was probably intercepted because then she got a link back for one of these. I forgot the name of the website, like controlyourdesktop.com or something crazy like that. And so she sent them what they needed. And they went on her PC and they found her financial data for her banks and they stole up some company in India she looked up. I'll post a video if you want to watch it. But they stole the money out of her accounts. These things are not safe. They're not safe. Like I said, it's not just the CIA that knows what happened to Khashoggi. Whoever his open source mail were and whoever has certain apps on his phone that have access to the microphone, oh, they know too. They all know. Did Debbie do a recent video? No, I know she didn't do a video. She didn't do a video. I just wanted to give her credit because what she started doing, they're now praising. You didn't see that in the beginning of this video. This wasn't supposed to last long. I just want to come on here and yell for a minute. Play with YouTube, so now you got YouTube comments on the left and Facebook on the right. So it'll be a lot of fun in the future. He was taken out in a box after they cut him up. That's what they say, Eileen. They're saying they had reports something about a bone saw. If they were checking the sewer and they said they have information to release, they probably did. The question is, what are we going to do about it when they finally tell us what happened? What are we going to do? Because this is one of my issues with secrecy and security. Technology can be used to save lives, or it can be used to take lives and play these political games, this political theater, right? Like, what could we have done if the CIA actually worked for us? What could we have done if MI6 and KGB and MI7, all these ridiculous groups actually worked to protect human life? They would have saw. Well, first, they probably would have heard whoever was planning it, and assuming it was the 15 Saudis. They would have saw them get on a plane together. They would have known the bodyguard was there. They would have known because AI would have correlated everything. They got somebody with them who's in forensics. They have these thugs. This thug did this. He was accused of this crime. That person, this, calculate. AI would spit it out that these people are going somewhere they don't normally go. They have no business in the consulate because we pulled up the records and I looked and I saw none of them have appointments. They're just showing up. Not only that, but they all bought tickets. The day after they found out, or the day after it was released, that an email came out that Kashoggi was going to go there for a report. And AI would say they're going to do something to this man, whether it's abduct him or kill him. You can use all that Minority Report stuff to save human life. You can use it to protect people from getting raped. You can use it to stop child trafficking. You can use it to save the human race, or you can keep letting corporations, elite, use it to make a lot of money. That's why I say it's not for them. It's our technology. All of our ancestors made it. All of our ancestors made it. So it's not even about finding out who did it. It's about they could have stopped it. That's why I get upset on these things sometimes. I get upset on Charlottesville. Same damn thing with Charlottesville. They knew everybody who was going. That little girl died and she shouldn't have had died. They know everything. But they never prevent anything. Because all of that automation and software and robotics and AI that they're watching us, it's not to protect us. It's to watch us. But, hey, Democrats gonna save us from the Republicans, y'all. Not gonna happen. Jeff Bezos, exactly. Jeffrey, how come Jeffrey didn't say anything, Kimber? That's what I was asking. How come he didn't post something yet? I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. Maybe he knows. Maybe he's already written in. He kind of knows. Not gonna get involved. Happens all the time when you use a mafia model. Yes, yes. Okra. I see okra too, Andrew. That's okra. Andrew, don't eat that. Okra matrix. Don't eat none of that. Man, you won't have no kids, man. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up. Kabuki Theater. I just wanted to drop that out there. They know. They know. I disagree. They hate us. You think they hate us, Jan? I don't think they hate us. I don't think they do. Don't say it. I don't know. Well, you can say it. You can say anything you want on my thread. I don't think they hate us. I just think that we're beneficial sometimes to them, and we're not beneficial at other times to them. And I think the extent of our lives is us being in the beneficial area. When we fall into the non-beneficial area, then that's it. I don't think we matter. I don't think they hate us. I think we're, indifferent. They're indifferent to us. They don't hate us and they don't love us. We're just like on their planet, sucking up their oxygen, eating their food, and pooping in places that they want to plant some GMO seeds. I don't think they hate us. I just think we're insignificant. They're fighting over power. They're fighting over money and control because we let them. It's just business. It's not personal. It's all just business. All right. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Yes, Brother Jay, believe nothing of what you hear. Half of what you see, and don't even believe what you think. Because we're all lied to. I think we're all controlled opposition. None of us actually know what's true. That's why I don't take none of it seriously. I laugh about I laugh about all of it. Not about people dying. I laugh about the fact that we're still in 2018 continuing on with this world. We're still going with this world model. I laugh because I see people posting about Democrats and Republicans and getting ready to go to the midterms and we're going to save the world. I'm not going to save the world. You're the one who's keeping it this way. Kate's still going to vote. All right, we're not getting into a vote discussion. I got in trouble with that the other day. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I vote every day, Kate. That's my excuse. Every day I vote. I'm going to keep voting every day. Come on, when I come on here, I'm voting. I'm voting to let's not keep any secrets in the deep state anymore. Johnny Dangerously, Nikki, I remember Johnny Dangerously. That was going back, that was like mid-80s, something like that. I forgot half of the movie. I know it was funny. JFK assassination woke me up. I was 12 years old. Yeah, and they're still hiding it. Like, that's criminal. To me, it's criminal. It's criminal. You don't have a good excuse for hiding when a president was murdered. You don't have a good excuse for hiding when a homeless guy is murdered. You have no excuse to hide any of that. But we play these games. We believe it, and so we bite into it, and this is where we are. We are enemy combatants. Yeah, Kate, yeah, I guess we are. Sometimes we are. But Kate, let me ask you this. Let me ask you an interesting point. Is everybody an enemy combatant or the ones that actually believe it? The ones that are liking and subscribing to the Washington Post, the ones that believe all their broadcasts, the ones that like and share all of their stuff. Do you think that they're enemy combatants or they're actually complicit with all of this? The ones that constantly vote for it over and over again, the ones that actually believe rentaheart.com that the Democrats and the Republicans signed into, the ones who actually believe it, the ones who like the Cory Booker video and they shared and put some hearts and stuff. Oh, Cory, you're so right. We shouldn't take any money. You're just gonna save us. I don't think they're enemy combatants. I think they probably don't know the nescient. Saying the other day, nescience, not nescience, not nescience, it's nescient, something like that. Somebody corrected me on that. Nescient. They're nescient. They just don't know. They're not willfully ignorant. They're just lost in the matrix and they haven't woke up, which is why I don't get on them. I used to be that way. I used to believe all of it. I used to drink the Kool-Aid, eat the cake, all of it. Believe all of it. I agree with you, Gerard, but when you step into a certain game, you can't. All of a sudden decided you don't want to play. There's no such thing as halfway crooks. I agree with that, Brother Jay. I agree with most of what you say. Do I believe we can't step out of the game? I don't know, Jay. See, I was the youngest brother, two bastard brothers, big old, used to beat me up all the time, push me around. Put cups above the door, when I opened the door to my room, water fall on my head. They used to abuse me. It's probably the way I am right now. That's right. That's probably how I am. So If I sat down and played a game with them and they started cheating, they were beating me, I can get out the game anytime I wanted to. I'd flip the board over. I'd knock the cards. I'd hit the pieces. Throw the dice. I think we might be able to do that. We can't do it now. Can't flip the game board over right now. We gotta kind of play the game right now in a way that we know what's going on. We got to keep rolling the dice and going around the Monopoly board. We know they got all the money. We know they got all the properties. We keep hitting go to jail. We keep going to jail, but we know what's going on. Because we can't stop yet because too many people will get hurt if we stop right now. That's why I'm not for stopping right now. If we stop right now, a lot of people, they don't have water. They don't have food. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They believed all of this. Got nice nails, smell good jobs, make a lot of money, and can't grow a tomato. Wouldn't know how to make bread. They're paying $5.50 for bread in California, right? So they don't know how to take care of themselves. They never baked bread before, right? So if we flip the board over right now, too many people will get hurt. And these are our people. We can't let that happen. So right now, I think we just got to keep rolling the dice, brother, keep going around. But at a certain point in time, we need to flip the board over. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't care. People who watch are different. We know. A lot of people don't care. People who watch are the different. I mean, the difference we know. Yeah, some people don't care, Eileen. Some people, I try to give people a little credit. I try to give them credit. I don't think most people are evil. I don't think most people don't care. I think some people don't care. I think the ones who want to climb into the political kabuki theater and lie to us, some of those don't care. I think most people care. I just think that we aren't saying the right things to tweak a person's heart. You know, what gets me is when I look at these little kids in war-torn areas. That's what gets me, and that's what keeps me from giving back. That's why I give a F, right? But a lot of people, they haven't seen that picture yet, right? They haven't seen that toddler laying in the street, blood everywhere. You know, missiles, United States Air Force on the side of it, Britain, you know, Germany. A lot of people, they haven't seen the right thing. That's why it's important that we see the ugly and we talk about the ugly. I'm gonna get off here in a minute. I just want to do a real quick one, just pop on real quick. Give you my 2 cents. It's political theater, it's kabuki theater, it's all lies. They play these games. Claudia is now non-political. Who can blame her? I don't blame her, Jan. She was by herself. She was too big. Oh no, Claudia was too big. Debbie was too big. They jump on a video. They get many views as Fox News and CNN and CBS. Hell, that's too much attention. I don't blame them one bit. If I was them, shoot, I'd be in the garden too. I'd be in the garden. Look, this is what you do with your soil, and you're gonna do this and this, and this how you clip and I'd be doing that too. Like, I ain't going nowhere near no damn politics. Because when you get big, that's when they come for you. You don't want somebody holding your dog over a fire or something. No. These people, if they killed Jamal Khashoggi, what do you think they would do to the little brown guy that's bald-headed? You know, what do you think they would do to Claudia or Debbie? Heck yeah, they had to back out. I don't think that they're gone. They're not gone because they got the passion. They're real people. They got the fire. They got integrity. That doesn't go away. You don't take that out of somebody. They just made a strategic decision that, you know what, I'm alone at the top. It's a pyramid and it's not fun up here. I'm getting more views than CNN and they don't like that. I'm getting more news than the Washington Post and this is probably a bad idea. Gee, more people pretend to care than actually do, and that's straight across the board, top, bottom, bottom to top. Maybe Brayton, maybe Jay, I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. I try to give people credit. I try to give people more credit. Because they're raised to not care. Right? They're raised to not care. It's not that they don't care, but they're raised to be bigoted. And so they fall into one of the bigot communities, and they just didn't get exposed to what you got exposed to. Maybe they didn't see what I saw. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. They know. Don't be confused. I got to get out of here. They know. They know. They know exactly what happened to Jamal Khashoggi. They're just playing the long game and they're playing it out because they want your vote. Anyway, I got to go. This is Gerard. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all have a good day.